lovies, Cosmic Cat here, meow. We are doing another wildlife backyard tarot session today. I feel there's a full moon tonight, and I feel lately with a lot of the readings and what's been surfacing is how to, what does Mother Gaia, Mother Earth want us to know on this full moon, and how can we, what are some things possibly that we could manifest in our lives. So there are a lot of wildlife out. Some deer just ran off, and there's some doggies and insects and birds in the background here. I'm going to use my cat tarot deck today. I felt that was appropriate. This is a general reading. This is just something that I feel guided towards. If there's any sort of intention that you'd like to set before I pull these cards, please feel free to do so. Also, I would like to take a deep breath with you. I'm going to call in spirit. Call in the gods, the goddesses, ancestors, the healing highest frequency, archangels, Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Raphael for healing energy, Uriel and Ariel for Mother Earth and land support. And if there's any loved ones you'd like to call upon, please do so now. Visualize that breath going to our brain, all the way down the throat, down the higher heart, the belly, until the belly deflates, and hold. One more deep breath in, all the way to your crown chakra. Feel your chest expand, hold, and let it all out. Today, so I hope that you are an animal lover. We have a cat tarot and an archangel animal, and we have a crow deck we're going to use. Let's see this will be our significator card. Look at that, the King of Swords. All right, we're starting out really nicely here. King of Swords enlightenment. You are enlightened. Some of you have definitely been grounding yourself, hugging those trees, connecting with Mother Earth on a deeper level than what you normally had. Yeah, you are completely just open, expanded. I'm getting a feeling of super consciousness. We have a beautiful peacock here with the feathers and all these beautiful flowers. And I think that's a crow up there. That I even see. Interestingly enough. Power. A king has power, and the King of Swords are of the air. This could represent, because it is power and others look up to you, this could mean that instead of immediately going to what you've always known to, maybe put yourself in someone else's shoes. Maybe think about or consider how they might feel. Sometimes the King of Swords could be rigid. But this card suggests that you are able to articulate complex ideas. You're honest, and just like a judge would, you seek a fair outcome for everyone. You actually fight for injustice. So those that are enlightened and are out there grounding themselves, it makes complete sense. If you're not grounding yourself through this time of seeking, of fighting for injustice, definitely suggest doing so. Let's see what else we have here. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. Pentacles represent wealth and abundance, and that could not just be in the material aspect, but that could be an abundance of love, an abundance of happiness. It could be an abundance of anything, even though coins are represented as that. Just look at all of the birds and the butterflies. It's so interesting to see this. I'm actually sitting right next to my zinnia garden bed, and marigolds and cosmos, and it's real beautiful to see the flowers on here too. So the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, 9, you're very close. I mean, out of the 1 through 10, 9 is the last step before the 10 of the completion. So you're close to completing a cycle of something. If you've been working toward a goal, if you've been trying to connect on a deeper spiritual level with Mother Gaia, with Earth, and it hasn't been there for you, this card is suggesting to not give up and to keep going. Keep going forward. Keep moving in the same direction, and it will come. It's just like with anything else. We have to continue practicing in order to get better at something. It just doesn't happen overnight. So this card is telling you to keep at it. And if you are doing that and you are getting results, this just means 9 of Pentacles means that you're actually, it's about to increase for you. The power of it is going to be wonderful. I mean, this card is all about just luxury and being self-sufficient, enjoying life. And ultimately, I really feel that's what Mother Gaia wants us all to feel anyway. She wants us all to feel that sometimes our minds in the swords are so caught up in thinking that it's hard to quiet our mind down and to just reflect on where we were, how far we've come, the obstacles that we have overcame in our lives. And it's really good to do that to a degree. Sometimes, especially if you are feeling down or as if you're just stuck, reflecting on times when you've overcame those moments in the past could really help with that situation. In a negative light, if this doesn't resonate with you in the positive aspect, in the negative aspect, this could represent pretentious, materialistic, or highbrow. So if you feel that maybe that's somewhere where you're stuck or someone near you is stuck, this could just be a card to help you to, hey, look at that and check that and ask yourself, am I being pretentious? Am I being too materialistic here about this? Am I placing myself above someone else? Because you can always go back to the King of Swords, who is, he fights for the injustice. So you want to be more like the King of Swords and be authentic and true to what is just. Let's see what we have here. 3 of Swords. Oh, the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords represents grief, loss, pain. You can see, there's 3 swords in the heart of this cat. Now, I will... well, I'm not sure if you do see this or not, but the blood of the cat is actually dropping right on a lotus bloom, which is actually very, very beautiful. This could represent a breakup of some sort, a loss of someone that is no longer with you here on the planet, on this planet, but they are still with you in spirit. They always will be with you in spirit and looking over you. The 3 of Swords, that's a pretty, it looks, it can feel really heavy to experience the 3 of Swords, but yet we all go through this in our lives. Whether it's a job, whether it's a loss of a job or a loss of a loved one that's very close to us, a loss of a partner and a relationship, anything of where you are grieving. It's a very heavy card. And And that could be a stuckness that you have with it. But again, it's dropping onto this beautiful lotus. And that's a reminder out of this situation that you will also find strength. Excuse me. I mean, this could represent 3 people, 3 swords, you and 2 others. This could represent actually just things that have happened. It could represent, one sword could represent awareness. The second sword confirmed what you already knew. And the third sword is the one you can use to cut the cord and sever the relationship, if it was a relationship that was toxic for you and was not working. And you have the power to free yourself so that the healing process can begin. So the positive aspect of this is having the ability to recognize to feel what you feel. To feel what you feel. If it's loss or grief of someone you cared for that has passed. Again, they want you to know that they are still with you. And Lotus brings peace. White represents purity. And there's white all around. And we have another cat up here at the top. Almost like it is spirit looking after you. So I think this could also go back to our significator card of the King of Swords. If this represents a relationship, on the bright side, you have the tools to free yourself if it was meant to be toxic. Also, if you recognize if you've been feeling like you're unable to move. Because if you've been feeling that you're unable to move, then it's time to take King of Swords in your hand. You can call upon Archangel Michael too for protection. He has a sword. He will protect you with this sword. He will let you borrow his sword if you need to borrow it for yourself. But the King of Swords is definitely a good model here to utilize at this time. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's just see what else we've got here. And we have B. Spread heart healing with joy. Archangel Preminilik. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but this is the archangel that you want to call upon. And spread heart healing with joy. And to spread heart healing with joy. That's just perfect to go with this, of what this situation is here. It's hard when you're in this state. It's hard to actually find joy sometimes. And it can be hard to... Sometimes we could feel like we don't have it. We don't know how to get it. You feel lost. You question things. The swords are all about the mind and their air. So that's something to consider. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go. The Queen of Wands. Look at that. How beautiful. The Queen of Wands, balancing the wand on the head of two lions with beautiful yellow, they look like sunflowers. The sun, you have fire. Wands represent fire. And she is not worried about anything. She has learned how to tame the lions. The lions, she maybe not even had to tame them, they just know. The Queen of Wands is well respected. She's well respected. It's wonderful to it is good to embrace the Queen of Wands' passion and energy into your life. She is self-assured, unapologetic, doesn't care what other people think. She doesn't look back. She doesn't think that if this was a relationship, this is an affirmation that to embrace the Queen of Wands and King of Swords together. Take ownership of your part that you had to do with the relationship, if that's what this is about for you. For those of you that is for. Because the Queen of Wands is very well respected and also proud, but not in a overly proud manner. Just proud of who she is. She's unapologetic. Kind of the one that goes against the rules in the world of black cats are bad. In the original tarot, there's a black cat on the Queen of Wands, and that represents her not caring what others think. That represents, people may say black cats are bad or evil or dark or witchery, but she knows better. So she's deeper. She has that deeper insight. I love how there is a moon, a crescent moon in here, and it looks like a honeycomb that this bee is on. Maybe you've seen a bee today. That's an affirmation for you. I do recommend, if you haven't looked up this angel or know much about it, I'm actually going to need to do that. I've pulled this angel twice, but I've been so caught up with my other archangels lately that I haven't really, I don't recall what that one is. But if this resonates with you today and this reading resonates, please feel free to comment or share or hit that like button. Overall, this is when I'm sitting back looking at this spread, it really gives me a sense of life on this planet. It shows emotion. It shows thinking, how we get caught up in our minds sometimes. It shows power. And within all of these cards, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, nature exists. And without Mother Earth and without nature, we couldn't exist. So do yourself a favor today. If you can't do it today, as soon as you can, or maybe the next time you recall this tarot reading, touch a tree, hug a tree. Just simply hug it. Close your eyes. Ask the tree if you have a message for me. Ask the tree. Trees have been on this earth much longer than any of us. They are strong. They communicate. It's scientifically proven that plants, flowers, trees all communicate to each other, and they do try to protect each other. So the earth that we live on is very beautiful and fascinating on so many levels. So I would say that definitely taking a walk outside, not being afraid to take your shoes off and place your feet on the grass. Of course, I'm in a beautiful region where our grass feels as soft as silk, and I definitely took it for granted when I moved to Florida, where it was all burnt and the grass did not feel good on your feet, bare feet. So I have a deeper appreciation for the bluegrass that we have here. But if you are able to, or if you are near a beach, taking your shoes off and walking along the beach in the sand and just connecting, because sometimes we do that, but we don't really connect like with the earth. We don't realize what we're doing can be very healing to our souls, and it's as simple as that. Anyway, this has been your reading for today. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to doing another reading soon. Till next time, have a cosmic night, meow.